we're gonna get this property on the market. I got the paperwork back the other day. It's just a small tract, 20-acre tract, probably 20 minutes from my house, 30 minutes from the office. It's a gorgeous tract. It's just in a bad neighborhood. Take this tract, move it a quarter of a mile somewhere, and it's going to be top dollar high-end stuff, but it's just got a little bit of bad neighborhood. But anyway, we're going to go just do the, I gotta get some pictures and a little bit of video, get a sign up, just a few little things, and then I'll have everything ready to get this thing on the market. So we'll go walk it real quick. Oh, hammer stuff's over there. You know, nobody's gonna see this sign until they come look for this property, because it's at the end of a private road, so people aren't gonna drive by and see the sign. But I put it up anyway, just so anybody that comes and looks at the property without me, if they find it on the website or something, they'll know they're in the right place. 8 years of RecLand, I have never had my name on a sign, ever. This is the first one. I always have generic signs for my stuff, my listing, so people call the office and, you know, I just don't have my name on stuff. But I said, well, shoot, you know, might as well have people call me directly on some of these, make it a little easier. So anyway, 8 years, first time my name's on a sign. All right, I got several personal listings I got to get on the market. I just got to sign up on one of them here. We're gonna walk, get some pictures and video, and get this bad boy going. In the bottom, and that'll be almost in there. It's an 1/8 of a mile from here where I'm standing back to Highway 151 there. So anyway, it's got great access. Hey, just a little inside baseball real estate stuff. I've seen a lot of on Facebook the last several days, especially. I guess I started noticing it. These sold in 2 days, or sold before listed. Mostly a lot of residential people, but what caught my eye is I saw it a couple times on some land broker stuff, you know, sold 1 week within listing or something like that, and they make this big thing of that, and that's cool for everybody because it's cool for the seller to get property sold a little quicker, and it's cool for the real estate agent to get, you know, make a commission. But they make it sound like it's some big magical thing. And it's really not, and I'll tell you why. Right now I can think of, we've been pretty steady, and I've got a number of properties that are under contract right now, personally, that I've listed, that I'm working through closing. A couple of them were sold, you know, just like that, really. And others have been on the market for quite a while. Some small stuff and some stuff right at $1 million and close to that. So a big spectrum of things. So in fact, I had one closing earlier this week. I personally have it listed almost 7 years. So there's a lot of variety in these listings and a lot of reasons that go into how quickly they sell. I'm standing on a property that I just listed, and I'm right down the road from a tract that one of my agents has listed that he closed on day before yesterday. And that property was on the market about a year in a great area, highly desirable area. But the tract had some problems, so it took about a year, and a deal fell through, and a survey went bad. A lot of things happened, but he finally got it closed. So to say that something sold immediately, or sold, you know, before listed, or sold 1 day after listing, as if it's some grand thing that makes that real estate company more special than other real estate companies, don't fall for that. The real secret behind that that kind of hype is sometimes we have properties that we get listed that we know are going to fit a certain buyer. It's what they've been looking for, and we make a quick phone call, and all the stars line up, and you get a quick deal. Most of the time we do that, it doesn't happen that way. Every time I get a listing, I can think of somebody that may be interested, and I'll shoot it to them privately before I even get it all on the websites, just because I think they're interested in it. That works out probably 1 out of 6 or 7 times. And so the 1 out of 6 or 7 times that I get one sold that fast, for me to make a big splash and go, hey, we sold this thing before it listed, boy, we're the best real estate company in the world. Maybe that's you or people, maybe that works for you, but it doesn't work for us, because I know the reality in that. It's just a numbers game. And to make a big red flag, kind of hyped up, sold in 2 days kind of thing, is not really telling the truth, because the same people that do that ought to also tell you, like I did a few days ago when I had a tract that, like I say, almost 7 years listed, when, you know, hey, sold in 7 years. What? You know, those happen just as often as the, hey, sold in 7 days. So anyway, just a little inside baseball. Don't fall for all that kind of hype. The property, it all comes down to basics. It comes down to desirability, location, pricing, and market saturation, meaning you gotta let people know that these properties are available. That's what sells stuff, not super hype, not magic bullets. So anyway, just a little inside baseball as you're scrolling through, watching all these things happen on the internet. All right, I'm back in the truck, which I'm glad, because it's 90-something degrees, Louisiana summer, fat boy. You get the formula there. Just got this little tract listed here and got signs up and video done and pictures and stomped around on it. Anyway, back in the truck, air conditioning, heading to some water. I am sitting here with Paul Hurd. Paul Hurd is an attorney here in Monroe, Louisiana. He's the owner of Home Title Guarantee. I've known Paul a pretty good while now. He's done some real estate closings for us. He's helped us on some real estate deals where we needed some kind of advanced legal support, and so Paul has been our attorney in a number of different ways. Paul's been a lawyer here in Louisiana for 40 years now, and been doing real estate title work for 30 plus of that, the majority of it. So what I'm going to do over the next several videos, I don't know if this is going to be 3 or 4 or turn into 16 like the last series we did, but just asking about some specific legal issues as it relates to real estate, and an expert like Paul is going to be able to give us some good information.